Good day everyone, my name is MK Stan Creative. In this video we're going to be talking about HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So the hypertext in this context means that the document contains links that allows the reader to jump to other places in the document or to another document altogether. That is why we can be able to navigate within a website. We can be able to navigate between the home page, the about us, and other sections of the site. So this is the hypertext that makes it possible for us to do that. So let's look at the markup language. The markup language in this context is a way that the computer speaks to each other to control how the text is being processed and presented to the readers. So let's see other things that HTML brings to a web page. So it says HTML describes the structure of the web page. It consists of a series of elements or tags, and HTML has a start tag and an end tag. Most of these tags are being denoted with some angle, with the left and the right angle brackets all together. I'm going to pull up my Visual Studio Code so we can be able to actually write HTML. Okay, here I'm in my Visual Studio Code, so we're going to go ahead and create some files and we can get started. So if you're seeing this environment for the first time, if you look at the top left hand side of this Visual Studio Code, you will see some icons. We'll have the new file, we'll have the new folder, we'll have refresh Explorer, and we'll have the collapse folder in Explorer. So our main interest is in these two icons here, create new file and create new folder. So because we're going to be using them a lot. Okay, but we can still create new file. Here, when you go to file here, you see new file, you will see new window and all that. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a new file. We'll have intro.html because we want to talk about the introduction to HTML. We want to talk about the basic page structure of HTML web document. After creating your new file, so let's go ahead and declare the doc type. We'll have the doc type, which the doc type tells the web browser that this is actually a HTML document, and we're going to declare our HTML container. So inside this container, we're going to having two sections here. Two sections. We'll have the head section and the body section. So inside the head section here, we're going to be seeing some metadata, some link tags, some script tag, and all that. But this is the basic page structure that a web page must have. We'll have the doc type, which enables the browser to interpret this file that this is a HTML file coming in, and the container, the HTML container. Inside the HTML container, we'll have the two sections, the head section and the body section. So in our next file, the next file we're going to create is the head section. Let's talk about the head section now. So inside the head.html, let's declare our doc type. Then we'll have HTML container. Then we'll have the head section here. So we want to talk about the elements that we can see inside the head section here. So let's talk about the metadata. So the metadata is being grouped into two. So the first one is for the search engine and the second one is for the web browser. So let's go ahead and talk about the search engine, the metadata for the search engine. So I will just put up SEO, search engine optimization, search engine search engine optimization here. So let's go ahead and see the metadata that are responsible for that. So we'll have meta, then we'll have the name, we'll put up our keywords. The keywords, so the keywords that I'm going to be using here, you can actually use any keywords of your choice, but for the sake of this video, we're going to be using some keywords that pertains to a blog. So the keywords we're going to be using here has to be talking about a blog. So to optimize a blog page, there are some keywords that we can use here. So we're going to be using breaking news. Breaking news. We'll have football news. We'll have latest news and all that. We'll have other keywords that you want any amount of keywords you want your page to rank for. This is what you're going to input there. So we'll have the meta for the description. So we'll have the content. Get the latest breaking news here. Going to put H. So here, these are the keywords and the description we want our page to rank for. So when the search engine crawlers visit this page, these are the informations they are going to see. They will see the keywords and they will see the description. And our site is going to be indexed based on this information that we provide inside the keywords and the description. So we'll have the metadata for the author of the page. So I'll put the name, the author of the page. So the content will be, let me just put up a dummy name here, John Smith. So these are the few information for the search engine. So let's go ahead and see the information for the web browser. For the web browser, so we'll see the metadata for the UTF. The UTF, this takes care of the character encoding of our web page. Then we'll have the meta compact. So this enables our web page to be compatible in cross browsers. So we'll have the meta viewport. The viewport take care of the zoom effect of our web page, which the initial scale is being set to 1.0 on a default. So let's go ahead and see other elements that can be found. Okay, we'll have the title. So since we are dealing with a blog, so we'll just put up a title that is related to it. So we'll have the title of the page, which is what? The latest news. So we'll have the link. We can actually use this link to link our CSS. We'll have our favicon can be linked here too. And the last you're going to be seeing here is the script tag. The script tag is the last we're going to be seeing here. Although we'll have other elements that we can see inside the head section of our website, but on a basic, these are the few that can be inevitable here. So in our next video, we're going to be talking about the elements that we're going to be seeing inside the body section of our website. Alright, see you on the next video.